Hi, my name is Rosalind Ambler, and this is my video response for the final project. The first textbook concept I learned about in my interview is training programs, which is located on page 298 in the textbook. This concept was illustrated in my interview in the following ways. One of my interview questions for Jason Mugford, the store manager of GNC in Federal Way, was describe your training process and who is responsible for training new hires. Jason really stressed the importance of hands-on training. He basically has two types of training that he initially focuses on with new hires. The first type of training is sales training. This type of training is focusing on selling techniques, providing customer service, and then also he focuses on procedures training, which is learning the POS system, inventory management, opening and closing procedures. On page 298, paragraph 3, training programs are defined as training programs teach new and existing personnel how best to perform their jobs or how to improve themselves. Training can range from one-day session on operating or computerized cash register, personal selling techniques, or compliance with affirmative action programs to 2-year programs for executive trainees on all aspects of the retailer and its operations. Just going back to thinking about my interview with Jason and talking about kind of the training process for GNC, it is more, I'd say it's more flexible, more in the hands of the manager. There's no classes they have to go to on site. All the training is done in store. And then some of the principles listed on page 299 of the textbook for successful training were pretty easy to apply for Jason's training methods. Some of those principles were: a person learns better when motivated. Intelligence alone is not sufficient. One thing that Jason really stressed was that he finds employees respect a manager when they are shown what to do instead of told what to do. So he's really keen on, kind of walking the walk before talking the talk. So another principle was a trainee learns more when he or she participates and is not a passive listener. Again, with hands-on training, really getting that new hire involved in selling products, letting them practice, whereas just telling them what they need to do. And then also role-playing. Also in the textbook on page 299, role-playing is defined as trainees placed into real-life situation and act out roles. So one thing Jason does is he calls it a quick scrimmage, and this is where employees are given examples of different types of customers that come in, and Jason wants the employee to kind of recommend a product for the customer. For example, he'll say a customer is interested in weight loss. Which product would you recommend and why? This kind of, tests the new hire, but also, gets them prepared for when they really do step onto the sales floor. The second textbook concept I learned about in my interview is the total retail experience, which is located on page 14. This concept was illustrated in my interview in the following ways. GNC's mission statement is GNC is committed to providing an outstanding shopping experience that exceeds our customers' expectations. Their mission statement automatically made me think about the total retail experience, which is defined on page 14, paragraph 1, as all the elements in a retail offering that encourage or inhibit consumers during their contact with the retailer. Many elements such as number of salespeople, displays, prices, the brands carried, and inventory on hand are controllable by a retailer. One of Jason's strategies for attracting new customers is word of mouth or referrals. In order for customers to tell others about GNC, they need to have a positive total retail experience. So to maintain customers, Jason really likes to keep the store layout updated so that customers don't feel bored with the same layout every time they come in. And in the textbook on page 14, paragraph 3, it states, a big challenge for retailers is generating customer excitement because many people are bored with shopping or have little time for it. So, all in all, I feel like, Jason is really striving to, motivate his sales associates to provide that total retail experience, keeping the store clean, keeping the layout, updated and switching it around so customers don't get bored. So, thank you.